Welcome back to Tower of Chambers. Tower of Chambers is a small open-world puzzle adventure game. The goal is to solve puzzles while the player traverses through a maze-like tower to reach the top. This devlog will be talking about NPCs. Now, I was very hesitant at first to even include any NPCs, but remember that epic adventure I'll one day make? Yeah, I would need to learn how to program an NPC. I like to look at it this way. If we have a game with a lot of NPCs to interact with, then we can safely say, quality can be reduced to fit a realistic timeline. However, if players can interact with only a few NPCs, then the expectations of those interactions will be significantly higher just because there isn't much else to do. In Tower of Chambers, there is neither quality nor quantity. I'm just kidding. I do try my best to provide high quality interactions the best I can. Every character has a story, so in order to create an NPC, you will need to create a story. This NPC is called Fallen Angel, and it is more of an entity. They are a group of people that resides in the body of this individual. Throughout the game, the player receives help from the fallen angels to unlock paths and items. The main purpose of this NPC is to guide the player onto a certain path. At first, I wanted to test the NPC interactions in-game before I spent more time polishing it. Well, the second version had a bit more polish on the wings, texturing, scratches, and worn edges. It's a little rough because I don't have much texturing experience. After adding a voiceover to the character, I found the overall feel to be a little awkward for some reason.
Can you understand me?
I couldn't pinpoint this feeling I'm getting when I look at it in the game. That is, until I study in more detail NPCs in other video games. NPCs usually move in an animation cycle, even when they're standing still. Whether they're breathing or fidgeting, they're always moving. Now, I've never done animation in Blender before, so today was the day to learn. All the movements in Unity I've done so far are using scripts to translate or rotate an object, so tackling a humanoid animation seems like a big jump to me. Nonetheless, I decided to push forward. I figured animating the fallen angel to breathe should be enough. Any facial animation would be too large of a task for now. The NPC interactions in Tower of Chambers are very much inspired by Dark Souls. The characters would have its own storyline that intersects with the player's quest. On top of that, the player will receive items from the NPC by helping them. Items such as keys to unlock shortcuts or hints to find secret areas. This means by design, there doesn't need to be a lot of interaction that needs to be programmed. The player will complete a task, then speak to the NPC, and make a choice whether they would like to continue the quest or just end the quest. This is what I had temporarily to test out voiceovers in the game.
Can you understand me?
I basically recorded my own voice and tweaked it. Of course, this wouldn't stay for long because it didn't really sound that good. I ended up looking around for a voice actor on Fiverr to see if I can get higher quality voiceover. I think anything would be better than mine at this point. There are two versions by two incredible voice actors. Do let me know which version you prefer in the comments down below.
We speak to the core who understands. These shall be our last attempt to acquire. We speak to the one who understands. We understand. Then we shall no longer waste our efforts here.
We speak to the core who understands. Ah yes, you are the one. We must warn you. You mustn't reach the top without the truth. This world is not what it appears to be. Oh, forgive us. We are fallen.
Both of them were wonderful to work with, so if you ever need voiceovers, be sure to check them out. I've attached the links in the description below. Some of my friends aren't native English speakers, neither am I, and felt that they would connect more if the game was shown in their native language. Now, localization is a huge task to take on because of the sheer amount of work to translate a game to another language. Nonetheless, I needed experience, so I decided to tackle such a task by having English voiceovers, and only the text would be localized. That is something I think I can handle at this stage. This is all the time I had to put together a devlog, while still developing the game behind the scenes. Let me know what you think about the NPC design, interaction, or voiceover in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching.